Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. Imagine spending the better part of your life mastering a musical instrument, something you not only play for enjoyment, but you also plan to spend the rest of your life playing professionally and teaching others. Now imagine one day a disease you've never even heard of threatens to take it all away from you. That's what happened to percussionist Jean Kaluza. Let's take a look at her story.
Well, my name is Jean Kaluza. Sorry, warm up. I've played drums for approximately 15 years. I've marched drum corps since I was 15. I mean, my nickname was Drummer Girl. It's what I naturally answered to. Everything was purely drumming. That's what my life was. I marched my last year corps when I was 20. Throughout the summer, it just sounded like I was a little fuzzy in all that I was playing. And I couldn't really tell the difference between which arm sometimes. I was just losing control of what I can play. It was almost an identity crisis too, because now Drummer Girl was just this girl at the end that really needed to work on things. And what I didn't know then was that I was making it worse by continually practicing instead of making it better. My 21st birthday, I decided as a great birthday gift I would take myself to my first doctor's appointment to see if maybe it wasn't my fault, maybe if there was something medically wrong. From there, it was just doctor's visits after doctor's visits after doctor's visits, and they finally were able to diagnose me correctly with focal dystonia. So what happens when you play an instrument or really move mechanically at all is your brain will send signals through your neural pathways to whatever body part you need it to move. So what was happening in my case is the neural pathways that are usually linked like this are now suddenly all tangled up and kind of essentially confused. No diddles. I'm sitting there in the doctor's office, and I'm playing for him so they can kind of get an idea of what I play like. So I'm playing this way. It's totally awesome. Rather pathetically at that point, and he's like, well, let's, instead of this way, just play this way. You know, because I could just do that, just like this, because that's how easy it is. But that same day, I went home and I just got in a practice pad and just started working the left hand. I was just, well, not the left hand, actually the right hand. I was doing this way, trying to work it out. Because ultimately, you're going to play with the other hand too, and you want a nice triangle. I think the first thing dystonia takes away is your confidence, because it immediately says you don't know what's going to happen out there. And no matter how hard you practice, the rug might be torn out from under your feet. If you're going to be in corps, they're going to be like, measure all this stuff out. It's crazy. I don't know why they do that, but I think in the end, I told myself if I could get through this, I can get through anything. And that's really what would get me through it all, I think, is knowing that if I can beat this, the rest of the life is going to be cake. So far, that has held true.
And Jean Kaluza joins us now. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this focal dystonia. Did it come about just because you were overusing your wrists and arms beating on drums?
Yeah, it's a lot of times they diagnose you with tendinitis or one of those kinds of disease that are more physical. This is all neurological. Just comes from overplaying.
What does it feel like?
When they explained it to me, it made a lot of sense when they said, if you can try and wiggle just your ring finger without wiggling the other ones.
I don't think anybody can do that.
Or your pinky's a little bit easier. But then if some people are a little bit better at that, then I'll tell them to take off their shoes and try and wiggle just one toe at a time. It's a lot harder that way.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt, it's that lack of control that you feel when you just try and move that one digit.
That must have been really frustrating for you.
Yeah, I was used to being pretty good behind the drums and
you played professionally.
Wasn't able to play. Yeah,
Tell us about your time playing at Disney.
Disney was the time of my life. I was playing with some of the best on the East Coast and really flattered and picking up every little thing that they did and just had a blast. You just got to play like for all the little kids and they would be all happy and it was fun.
You started something called Free the Brains.
I did.
Free the Brain.
Free the Brains.
Free the Brains.
Free the Brains. And I play every morning. I would practice, and then every Friday I would tape myself and kind of sing and dance and be really goofy, just trying to put a nice spin on the whole thing and trying to get the word out about what I had.
So now you've got it out there. It's on YouTube, and people can actually give you sheet music, and you'll play it for them.
I will. I'll take requests.
Well, I have a request. I need just a quick lesson in basic drumming. Am I holding these right?
Well,
No.
no.
Okay. What should I do?
We can
really
start
fast?
there. Okay, so first off, your thumbs, let's put them on the inside and make a triangle with your sticks.
Gotcha.
And then we're just gonna inch these up a little bit
All
so
right.
that they're up there. And we'll just go with that first.
All right.
All right. The first thing I like to teach people is a paradiddle, which is a rudiment, and it just goes right, left, right, right.
Right, left, right, right.
Yeah, you're good. And then left, right, left, left.
Left, right, left, left. I've got the rudiment down, and unfortunately we're out of time. But I'll keep practicing that. Jean Kaluza, thank you very, very, very
Thanks
much.
for having me.
Hey, to learn more and to donate, you can link to Jean's website through ours, which is daytimeonline.tv. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're doing really well doing it the other way. Hey, still to come, meet one of the first women photographers for National Geographic. And another Pirates movie, but this has nothing to do with Johnny Depp, not at all. We'll be right back.